Hello and welcome back to Survival Island, and here you can see my little underground grotto. So I've got the waterfall and a pool and some sugarcane and some wheat growing. I've got grass and trees, trimmed the trees so you can actually move around and see a bit better in here. So this is our underground tree farm. So we could just keep planting trees and chopping them down, which I assume is what makes it a farm. And I've put some nice little steps and that kind of thing in here. So this is the result of pushing our grass block down. Looks much nicer. And we've got some flowers. But today I think we should look at maybe starting our Minecraft railway. So we did get a minecart and some rails from the Lost Curators store, and we've got quite a bit of iron and gold for us to make some of the rails and powered rails. So if we take that, and what else are we going to need? We're going to need redstone, and if I remember right, we need stone as well for detector rails. Again, this is something I haven't done for a while, so now we're going to need wood. So let's make sure we've got plenty of wood. There we go, and need plenty of sticks as well, I think. So how do we make standard rails? I think it's like that. Then is it like that? No. Is it just in the middle? Yeah, right. So we've got 32 standard rails, which should be enough to experiment with. We need powered rails, which is something like that. 6 powered rails should be enough. And we might as well get some. Oh no, we need pressure plate, don't we, for those? And I think it's a pressure plate, iron, and is it redstone? Yep, so we've got detector rails, and what are the other rails? Activator rails? I don't remember how you make those, but I think you need those for activating things like deployers and stuff. What I am going to need is a hopper. Oh, I need a chest for a hopper, don't I? I was suddenly confused as to why that wouldn't make a hopper, but it needs the chest in the middle. So there we have a hopper, and you just stick them together to get a minecart with a hopper. Actually, do we want a minecart with a hopper? I think it's too late now, isn't it? Or do we just want one with a chest? Well, let's make a couple more minecarts. So if we make a plain one, and we'll make one with a chest, and then yep, one with a chest, and then there's the plain one. I'm not sure what the best way of doing it is. Can you put a chest by a railway track and use the hopper to empty it? Or is it better to put a hopper by the railway track and use that to fill a chest? I'm not sure. But that's one of the things we're going to get to find out. What else are we going to need? Redstone torches for powering those. Well, you can power them with detectors as well, can't you? But we'll use redstone because that's easier. Do we need anything else? Got plenty of stone, plenty of tracks, carts. Well, let's simply make a crafting bench and take that with us as well. No, we've got monsters spawning up here. Well, fortunately it's day, so that doesn't matter. So, let's just eat. Get health back. You may notice my experience level is a bit lower. That's because when I was off getting gold and iron, I fell in some lava. Not the smartest thing to do. Right, so what do we want? Normal rails. Powered rails. So put down some rails. Powered rail at each end. And a block at each end. Need our redstone torches. We can drop a minecart on it. Ooh. They don't power very well these days. I'm sure they used to go a lot further than that. Put one in the middle as well. So that gives us our constantly running minecart. So I guess now we need to work out what we do. So I'm guessing I need a chest. So let's plop down. Crafting bench. Make it. Well, we need two chests, one for either end. So I'm guessing that if I put a chest there and have a hopper cart, the hopper will take stuff from that chest. And well, I need to be a chest underneath there. Can you put a rail track on top of the chest? No, you can't. Right, so that's going to be a problem. Maybe the hopper will work next to a chest. So we'll put a chest there and try that. And then see what happens. So, hopper cart onto the tracks. Let's put some stone into it and put it out a bit so we can just see what's happening. Alright. Well, that's not dropping off there, is it? pick things up. Well, it's picking sticks up from there. But how do we get it to drop them off at this end? This could be trickier than I thought. Ah, breaking it got us the hopper back. So, how do I get it to take things out? Putting things in is all very well and good, but if we can't take things out, it's a bit pointless. Let's try it the other way round and see if that works. So we'll put a hopper there. Oh, that's trying to get into that block, which isn't any good. How do I get this to work? Right. So there we have a hopper with a little pipe going down. If we put our rail track back there, and backstop back there, then that should put things into a cart with a chest. And then how do we get them out of the chest? Can we put a hopper under there? Don't have another hopper. Alright, well, we know we can load stuff in, so let's try this. We'll put a chest there. We'll get our hopper. Can I just put that there? I'm going mad. Alright, so our hopper is feeding into our chest. And we can give that a quick test. And can we put a rail over a hopper? Yes, we can. Aha! So, if we put our minecart with a chest down, put some stuff in it, we're getting the wood out. Excellent. Sorry about that. So, that seems to work for a delivery system, but it's only dropping off one at a time. So if we take that out, put in an activator rail there, if we had a redstone circuit, so like that, but we had repeaters here, the minecart's going to stop there because that powered rail stops things if it's not got any power. So if we had a delay, the minecart would stop there over the hopper. Right, so chest back in there. Actually, we can use any minecart, can't we? So the delay in there would mean that that would power later. Because without power, that's simply going to stop there. Then the redstone wood circuit would then power that up a few seconds later. So I'm going to go make some more, well, make another hopper, make some redstone repeaters, and then we can give this a try. I can also go have a drink because my throat's getting really gunky and yak. Right, so I'm back with another hopper and some redstone repeaters. So I think I can just stick a hopper over this track again. And if I do it like that, it should just hang straight down. Excellent. So we have a hopper that will load our minecart with a chest. And with the redstone repeaters, I should be able to take power off that. Well, we can fit 5 in there quite easily. Actually, I can probably do that, can't I? Have all 6. Extend them out to their maximum delay. And so, that should come down here, activate the detector rail, which will send a redstone signal, which will go through those repeaters being delayed. And while the signal's going through there, the minecart will be sitting over the hopper and feeding into the chest. So, middle, it's only going to feed slowly because we haven't got a repeater delay on that end. But if I put in, let's say, 32 cobblestone and push that over there, as you can see, it now sits there for quite a while. Oh. No, it isn't. Ah, it's activating on the way back as well, isn't it? Stop. So the problem is that when the minecart's coming this way, it's activating again, and the signal is taking so long to get round that our track so because our track isn't going to be this short when we use it, I think that problem will be solved just by the track being longer. Oh, wrong torch. I've got no more redstone torches. Now we use them all to make the repeaters. Let's wait. So let's just put a block there. And then we can send down there, pick it up. Right, so you see, it's now it doesn't matter that it fires it off again because the cart isn't here. And we've got all of that stone in there. No. Let's stop the cart at this end. Put the cobblestone in. We'll fire it up again and see how much it drops off in a single run. So it's dropping off 7 now. And it dropped off 2 before. So it's better than it was. And we're a constantly running system, picking things up from chests and dropping off. That should be fine, because it's mainly going to be picking things up from the creature spawners, and they're not going to have a constant flow of items for it to pick up. Right, so I've duplicated the repeater and detector rail setup at this end, so that's now the same as the one here. And I've put a chest above a hopper at this end here. So, and I've put a switch on so I can set the minecart off and running whenever I need to. So anything that goes into this chest instantly starts to feed the hopper. And so if I set the minecart running, why aren't you running? There we go. The switches not work on those anymore. We should get items transferred from the chest into the hopper, into the minecart, from the minecart into the hopper, into the chest. Now, I know you can do all of this with comparators, but you can't make comparators without disappearing off and getting fancy resources from the nether, I think. So this is the way I can see of doing it with nothing but basic resources. And if we look in here, you can see our wood is being transferred. So it is only doing 7 wood a trip with 6 of these repeaters. I could put another repeater in there and then we'd probably get 8 a trip. But that is how I'm going to build a rail system to start bringing items back. Thanks for watching.